What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Digimon BeatBreak episode review. We are with episode 24, Overlapping Beats. And before I go any further, please, I'm going to need you to hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure you share this video, and visit my Patreon that's in the description down there. Whatever you choose to donate will be graciously appreciated. So, yeah. There's no intro song. Like, they do the whole going through the motion of like, oh yeah, what is it? Like, oh, in this world they are called, if I was ready to sing it, and it's like, nope. No. This feels like a season ender here. Even though this is episode technically on the 5th, I'm recording this on the 4th of April. There's an episode coming out soon. This feels like the end of the Tactics arc. So I'm going to talk about the new Digimon that got spoiled for me. Thank you, Digimon YouTube. My freaking Toei, my freaking notifications being on, and it pops up, and I'm like, oh, based on the name of that, and because I can speak a bit of Japanese, I can understand it. I know what that is. Okay. But we get a little bit more backstory about Klay, but based on images, right? Now, as you all heard when I ran through what's going to happen on this episode, he cold hearts everybody. Like, Kyo gets cold hearted. When the gang gets up and try to attack Proganomon together, Proganomon has Kyo's golden E-Pulse. Using it against them. Reina is so pissed. She tries to punch a dude. He just throws her ass in the air. Proganomon takes her E-Pulse. When Armalizamon tries to jump him because him and Tomoro are so pissed, Batmanmon, Night Kirpomon, stops him by, hey, I can scan inside and see he has Reina's E-Pulse. And he gets shot out of the sky. And when Makoto tries to go for Kirpomon, because he turned back to Kirpomon, Proganomon gets him. So it is just Tomoro, and he literally laughs at Tomoro. He is annoying as hell. Klay is annoying now. Now he goes from like, oh man, I'm insane villain to insane annoying villain. Crazy that all these episodes, like 24, 23, and 22, are technically, feels like within the same 48 hours. Remember this last photo I showed you with the teeth? It's the first thing they show when they did not say the theme song. So let's talk about the backstory. So while he's giving Tomoro this speech, taunting him, saying, it feels bad having your own weakness thrown in your face, right? Saying it's not your fault. The world was designed to divide all of us into a handful of haves and a multitude of have-nots. He's just like picking up his sand and crushing it. And it appears that he was a mercenary. After he got his Digimon, he's a mercenary. This is probably the beginning of Tactics. One of the good things that this show does that I like with shows and movies and everything does this sometimes, is they can tell you stuff without coming out telling you. While him going, I was a mercenary, this is the beginning of Tactics, you can see he has a flak jacket. This is Sun Lizamon's next form, Landramon, which we will talk about in a minute. And like, there's spikes everywhere, and there's people killed by the spikes, right? He murdered folks. Like, those, they're not sleeping. They're not sleeping. No, they're dead. They're dead. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you a better picture because they blacked out. I'm assuming Sun Lizamon probably had blood on his face. Not Sun Lizamon, Landramon. That's right, Landramon, the champion form of Sun Lizamon, before you get to Proganomon, and then you get to Pyramidmon, which it has two separate lines. Sun Lizamon does, but we're talking about this one here, right? Champion or adult form, Mineral Virus, a mineral Digimon whose configuration of data is mostly made up of sand, and it claims the desert as its territory. Moving around by blending into the sand in search of food, it bands together with herds of Sun Rizamon to brace itself against invading enemies. It lets out a low-pitched moan-like cry and gives instructions to Sun Rizamon via vibrations transmitted through the sand. And it also has the nature of a leader of the pack, right? As it fights by controlling the sand comprising its body, it disposes moisture, and its strength is heavily influenced by the terrain. It inhibits unparalleled strength in the sand and is feared as a hunter that manipulates quicksand to hunt its prey. Its special moves are extending its tractable claws beneath the ground and stabbing the opponent, ground spike, and producing a large amount of quicksand and dragging the opponent underground, desert abyss. Of course, first time we see this in anime is here, but we saw it in Liberator. Some of the card art for this guy is just really good. Man, you guys have some great artists. By the way, shout out to Bandai for putting the artist names. That's by Gosan. I don't know why Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't do it, but probably so they don't have to pay them more. Anywho, we also see Klay like getting, I guess, like kind of like an assassin, because he gets a picture of a guy and then cold hearts him later and gets a bunch of credits. And like a jackass, he says, for, all the have-nots can do is kneel and bow their heads low. And, we see old man Wong with his nasty smirk, like, well, I guess when he first met Klay again to use him as one of the 5 stars. Country rank, you're unable to protect anything. And for those who lose everything, all that remains is despair. And he gleefully says it. It's weird because, like, you're talking about yourself. There we go. Oh, I have to tilt it so the darkness is on. Klay, you're literally talking about yourself, dude. Quite literally. You are talking about yourself falling into despair. Now, obviously, Tomoro gets the super shiny dark E-Pulse, gives him a boost of power, like super boost of power. Like it has a sound, right? Like super fast. He's able to get the jump on him and tackle him. It comes in, and I like that. This is a moment where Armalizamon's trying to talk to Tomoro. You're like, we can't hold out, we can't keep this up, and he says, I love when their endings, I love when they have things that they say in the next episode in there, but he's not hearing him. Like, he's like, I gotta beat him. He is cold-hearting himself. Like, everyone else is sad. Priestimon's like, oh no, and Cougarmon's like, I can't really do much myself. And Kirkmon is, again, they are without partners. They are down. And when Armalizamon it's just starting to miss, not even hitting him, and gets tossed away and turned back into Gekkomon, our boy gets saved by Raito. And I look at Raito, it just comes down, smacks him, and picks him up and says, he's like, what are you doing? It's like, that's my line. What are you doing, idiot? I gotta beat him. You can't hear Gekkomon's voice, and the little baby Gekkomon is over there just saying, we can't do it. Like, this Tomoro denies. Like, the little baby tells him, he's like, look, before he tells him to go over to Gekkomon, which he does, he gives him the speech, tells him, Digimon and humans, when their emotions overlap, they can reach greater heights. You taught me that, Tenma Tomoro. Now don't just stand. Go over to your Digimon. I like that he talk hella shit to Klay. Klay's like, it's like, you survived. He's like, yeah, Kettlemon came in, broke the little transmitter off of the coffin. He's like, I thought I put you in the coffin. No, broke the transmitter, freed him before he can be completely cold-hearted. And he's like, you were demoted in the Coliseum. Yeah, you couldn't keep control of it either. When Raito is shit talking a villain, just perfect. Look how pissed this jackass is. Look how smug the blue genius is. He's there with Ranfomon, not Asdarmon. Probably doesn't have enough strength. I think the last time we saw Asdarmon, he's pushed to his absolute limits. So, still something he's going to work on. But now we're getting the little team up here. He's holding them off while they get their stuff together. And Tomoro's apologizing, He's saying that Klay was right because Klay is saying, you can't control your emotions. That's weak. He's like, I let my emotions get the better of me, and I couldn't hear your voice. And then I'm gonna talk about Gamera later. But he's hugging him. He's like, you're hugging me kind of too tight. He's like, can you lend me your strength one more time, Gekkomon? He's like, no. Strength isn't something that is lent or given. It's something that you combine. He's like, you're right. And so E-Pulse is shining before Raito and Monodramon get, completely destroyed, because he did the thing I read in my last review where he tucks his legs in and jet propulsions with sand, kind of flew in the air to body slam them, looking like big ass Gamera, big fake Gamera, right? And so what they're like, get that glowing purple. And he remembers when his brother's like, you want to jam out with me? He's like, I'm not good at drumming. He just has the sticks in his desk, and he's like, doesn't matter. You do what you do, I do what I do, and it's fun trying to match each other's beat. And so we get that evolution song we got when he turned into Armalizamon. And I already knew he was going to evolve. I'm going to show you the picture I took first. Ladies and gentlemen, and thems, Monarch Lizamon. Which you all probably saying, we already knew this because we watched it last week. Yeah. That got spoiled for me last week, and I knew once I got through some of the real life stuff I had to get through, I had to cover Digimon first. I had to do that before Trigun Stargaze. Monarch Lizamon. Literally. Metal Greymon. War Growlmon. I'm not complaining. As if you've paid attention to any of my other Digimon reviews, I'm a Greymon fan. I like Metal Greymon. I also like Virus version Metal Greymon because I like blue. We wearing pink for our homies right now, right? Well, there's more fuchsia. Fuchsia and pink for the homies. Although I do like Rise Greymon a little bit more. Just a little bit more, but Metal Greymon. This just Monarch Lizamon. So damn cool. Ultimate level. Cyborg data type, right? Is a cyborg Digimon remodeled for assault. The giant Werner thrusters mounted on its back have high propulsion power, which enable its enormous body to move quickly. And it is huge. It is as big as Proganomon. Much appreciated, by the way. Because if Tomoro is main character, and if Tomoro is, main character with the lizard Dragonmon thing, gotta be as big as War Growlmon's, gotta be as big as Metal Greymon, at least from Digimon Adventure 2020 reboot, right? Let me see. On his left arm is equipped with a Resonator, an assault armament with a double-headed axe and a plasma cannon, allowing it to unleash a variety of attacks, thrusts, slashes, and shots. The Annihilate edge that it has is a slash unleashed by charging the blades with plasma energy and inflicts severe damage to an opponent due to its melting and slicing them at super high temperatures. It was black, like the blade looked black. So also its Monarch Ordnance, which is uses, it's the little beam it has. It uses that point blank range. It's kind of damn cool. It pierces them with the resonator, then fires the plasma cannon at maximum power by using the veneer propulsion thrusters, right? And it's powerful enough to vaporize an opponent in a single blow. It didn't vaporize them, though. Provided they are not that big. So it is that big, it didn't vaporize it. But the characteristic crescent horn on its head is a plasma energy generating organ, and the plasma energy produced by its crescent horn is used as propellant for its Werner thrusters or as energy for the Resonator. That's how I'm reading it. Resonator. Its special move is tearing the opponent to pieces with the plasma blade by charging the crescent horn, and it does the final judgment by putting the energy at its utmost limits. The slash attack, which is performed with a huge jump by the thrusters and a high-speed vertical spin, is truly its most deadly move. He does a sonic spin, just like Armor Lizamon's move is a supersonic spin. Gekkomon has a little supersonic spin. This guy here has a supersonic spin. The card art, I wish I could show it to you because I can't read the artist's name, but man, that card art is cool. It's turning into one of my favorite Digimon only because I like the cyborg Digimon, man. I like a big dinosaur mecha thing. This was badass. Completely badass. Glad they also didn't just call it Metal Lizamon. Monarch Lizamon is great. This kind of confirms that he's probably going to turn into like a Gallantmon or War Greymon kind of thing. With the Crescent Blade, he'll probably kind of a mix between the two. I'm hoping leaning towards more Gallant / Dukemon with a weapon that make him look like a samurai. But yeah, no, flies and dodges the drills. We're in the driver's seat. I love the fact that so earlier when he had the dark energy, Pristimon was saying it's powerful yet terrifying, and well, Pristimon and Kurtmon said, and Cougarmon's like he can't last, and I like hear how they're in awe, and Cougarmon's like that's an ultimate. And here's that energy blade we were talking about. I thought it looked black. It's a little blue here, which is, when I get these pictures and anything that's blue on the screen comes up like that, right? And this here, that is that Crescent Blade before he does Final Judgmental Sonic Spin for the Sonic Win. Okay, good. I didn't take a picture of the last part. Need to watch this fight. I gotta rewatch these episodes because this was really good. Hopefully when he goes to his mega form he doesn't call himself War Lizamon, but this is Gekkomon. Yes. Pardon me. Yes. Yeah, they won. They beat him. Helicopter comes in looking for everybody. They get Klay's annoying punk ass, right? And they're gonna take everybody to the hospital. But Tomoro asks me, say, "Tell me the Monkeymon. What is the Monkeymon?" He's like, "Monkeymon. It brought me there. What is the Monkeymon?" He's like, "Oh, Gokuumon." Okay, who is his owner? Who's the cleaner? He doesn't call it owner. Who's the cleaner that's partner to? You'll come across it again soon. This is one of the stupidest things ever to say that. That annoys me. As opposed, this guy has been talking shit this whole time. This dude is insane. He wants revenge. They didn't put any handcuffs on his ass either. It's just the Kawasaki's like, bring your ass home because you lost. Like Proganomon turned into a baby, and there's there's a little egg thing. You lost. My thing is, could have just had him say, "You'll figure it out. You're gonna get stronger anyway, right? You're gonna get stronger anyway, right? You'll figure it out." As opposed to, "Oh man, you're gonna come across them again." Like, isn't like Gokuumon and Kanata the reason why your thing is toppled down, right? Wouldn't you want to get revenge? Like, or say something cryptic like, "The 5 stars aren't. The leader of the 5 stars isn't who you think he is." I'm crazy. Nope. Just don't worry. You'll encounter them again sometime. Shh. So, Kanata reports that Glow and Dawn took him down. Honaka tells Kaito. Kaito doesn't care. The lady 5-star, I don't remember her name, but she has 2 little underlings that are kneeling to her. She's like, "I'm gonna have to depend on you because, oh man, 5 stars gone." Just okay. I see who the next person we're gonna have to take out is. Cool. Then we see Team 7, who are all doing better. They're not cold-hearted anymore, if they were. And I like that these guys are happy to see him. He actually performed. He's actually doing a protagonist thing now. He did a good thing here. Apparently, Team 7 wasn't involved with the coup, so they're not going to get any charges. And Granite wonders if Naito took the fall for them. And Raito's like, what would make you think he'd do that? And I agree. Don't put that little seed to be like, oh, wow, I was used and I was using y'all. Dude, you beat a kid. You viciously beat a kid. And you've murdered other people. I don't want it. I don't want to hear it. And granted, there's blood on their hands, especially Raito too. But I don't want to hear it. So, Glowing Dawn comes in, talk to them. Granite's like, I ain't got no place to live. Hotaruko says, live with me. You can stay my family business with us. You still got to be a cleaner. You still got to make money, but at least you have a roof on your head. And it's like, Raito, he already walking off. Waves, does the whole hero wave from the back thing. So he's going to show up again. We'll probably see him. We might not see him at all for the rest of the, what I call season 3 of BeatBreak. We probably won't see him until we start getting to the megas. More megas. And when it'll probably be like whatever Osdottermon turns into, if it doesn't turn into a bigger dinosaur thing, it'll probably swoop down and be like, what the hell is that? And it'll be Raito standing on the shoulder on top of the head. And it'll be like, oh, snap. And hopefully it'll be nice. Or if we see Raito in season 3, he better have a grand entrance. Because he's warming his way. Good job making me hate him and then making me feel bad. And then be like, okay, cool. Then the ending is emotional, right? Kyo wakes up. Reina and Makoto both pop onto him and cry. And, Tomoro's like smiling. Then you don't see his eyes. And then he falls down too. Obviously, he's crying too. But the others are... Yeah, Tomoro, he's emo. I'm gonna cry silently. So, Tactics Arc is over. It's done. Even though we got a next time. Like, a next time is Starmon, Peter Panmon, Somali Pirates. They're on a cruise ship. Half-Baked Heroes, the name of the next episode. This was great. This 5 out of 5. Just off the bat, first of all. Like, best episode so far. Every time we get evolutions, they just be... Mwah. And... I didn't say this before, but I put it in my notes. I love the touch because it was Gekkomon turned into Monarch Lizamon, right? So as opposed to going, Armalizamon, and then Monarch, it reminds me of Digimon World 3 with Burst Evolution, where, you got enough power, your rookie can go to its ultimate form. I had Mon. Well, Kotemon is it Kotemon now? I forget what they call Mon now, but that was one of my favorite parts of that game. I like Burst Evolution. So here, he does that, but he gets a new chant. So his going to champion is pound the beat. Here he says set yourself free, and it reminds me of 1998 evolutions and the first Digimon World and the Digimon World 2, where he gets the wireframe and it like stuff breaks off and then it grows and changes and stuff comes on. I liked that. I liked how that evolution looked. Just you were getting points just instantly a 4 just for that. But the way the animation looked in this episode and in the last episode, fan-flippin'-tastic. No notes. 5 out of 5. Best so far. Monarch Lizamon, you have made a fan out of me. Everyone is growing up in power, and it's a natural boost. It's like, hey, we have to win, but succumbing to my anger and not working with you is not how we're going to do it. It's working with you is how we're going to do it. So coming to my anger is not going to work. It's not going to work. So I like the natural progression of Tomoro and Gekkomon becoming a cohesive unit. Looking forward to seeing what type of Rapidmon thing Wolvermon turns into. And I don't know what the hell Nightcurpmon, like what is Batmanmon going to turn into? Like Batmanmon Azazel or Batmanmon and like one of those outfits. like the flying knight Batman. I don't know. Is it gonna turn to absolute Batmanmon? Absolute Kerpomon would be hilarious. Going from skinny speed scanner to just big beefy, like, nah, we're just gonna take him down. Kind of like Angoramon turning into like wild rabbit thing. That would be funny. Everybody needs one. Everybody needs one. The smart thing turning into the wild thing. So I'm for it. Let me know what you thought of the episode in the comment section down below, please. I still can't get over Monarch Lizardmon. I had to get here because Toei you spoiled it for me, and you can just tell. Look at him; it's green and fuchsia and pink. We know he's looking more like Gekkomon's form right there, as opposed to like Gekkomon's more pink with green highlights. Now he's green with the pink and purpley highlights again. I like that. Please hit the like button. Make sure that you share the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of more reviews like this one. And visit that Patreon that's in the description below. Whatever you choose to donate will be graciously appreciated, guys. So please, be good, be blessed, wash your hands, be good to yourself, be good to others. Either way it goes, please don't be a jerk. Happy Easter to all those who celebrate. And I know it's rough out here. It's crazy and things never seem to be letting up, but make sure if you are feeling depressed and you're feeling down and out, reach out to someone, please. There are people out there who would rather talk to you today than to miss you and mourn you tomorrow. Talk to someone. Allow people to help you carry your burdens. If you want to talk to me, my social medias are also in the description right down there. Give me a follow, say hello, be mellow, and we will be good to go. All right. All right, y'all. Until next time, don't worry. Trigun Stampede, those reviews will be coming up. I still gotta do week 4 of Fire Red. Gotta do that short too. So make sure you follow my socials. I do other stuff on my social, on my Instagram and TikTok too. So till next time, I'll see you guys real soon. Dane.